Hey, good morning, guys. I'm getting ready to hit the road. Hey, and you guys, quickly, let me just, this is resting on my mind. Let me get it off my mind. And, you know, we had a trending story with a mom that, abused her son. And as a mom, well, I'm a mom of 6 kids, yes. So, it touched my heart. And, I see a lot of people making excuses. When I say excuses, yes, it's damn excuses. Oh, mental health, baby, excuse. And she ain't got a pass. She don't have a pass over here. She don't have a pass with me. No. Okay, as a mom, sorry, you're getting in my mouth. As a mom, me, that raised 6 children, let me tell you something. You talking about mental health? Hey, but then I must get mental health, mental, whatever mental craziness. I must see you go to the madhouse, come back, whatever. I don't know. I had it all. But did I abuse my kids? Yes. I mean, I ain't went to the madhouse, but I'm just saying, like, in your real mental state, like sometimes you feel you're in the madhouse, you're out the madhouse, you're in the hospital. That's your feelings, going through raising these children. Did I ever abuse my kids? No. Did I had pressure? Yes. The 2 of them father wasn't around? No. Did I take care of my first 2 daughters on my own? Yes, I did. I mean, my mom helped, looking at them or whatever. But father in the life? No. You understand? So, I don't understand. Remarry, make 4 children after. Did my marriage was great? No. My marriage was abusive marriage. But baby, did I abuse my kids? No, I love all my kids more. I pour into my kids more. I want my kids to do better than I did. You understand? There had days and nights that I crawl into the bathroom and cry my eyes out, my heart out, my head out, everything out, right? Cry. Then wipe my tears. I'm serious about this. This is no cap. Wipe my tears and come out to be a mom. Come outside and be a mom to my kids. I never see me taking frustration out or nothing out on my kids. I can't. I'm a mother. I bring these children into this world. It doesn't matter about the father. This is my responsibility. So I don't want to hear excuses. Mentally, we find excuses for women. And the next thing, if was a man did the same thing, we would have crucified him. Sorry, we would have crucified him on the cross. No, we don't get to do that. We get to put one man in one standard and woman in one standard. You do the crime, you do the time. It doesn't matter. You're a man or a woman. You do the crime, you do the time. We gotta stop making excuses. You think it was easy on me? Was raising 6 children? Huh? I remember one time I had a full job and I still had a part-time job. I had to pop out and go on the weekends to the job. I remember my second son work one day and the next day I deliver. Was I complaining and whatever? No, I didn't want my children to see me as a weak mom. Because I know I was raising my children and I wanted men. And I want women in society. So I as a mother had a responsibility not to show my children the weak side of me. My children don't know the weak side of me, but a little do I know. The other day, when my daughter say, "Mommy, you think we didn't hear you crying?" We heard. But I was protecting my children, at least I thought. So I didn't want them to see me weak. I didn't want that. So I call sometimes even in my bed, I would cry, put the pillow over my head and cry because it was frustrated. Sometimes, yes, I feel like running mad. Yes, sometimes I feel I was a mad mom, a mad woman. I feel the pressure, finance, everything, providing the kids, wanted the kids this, that, everything the kids need. But I know I had to stand up to be a mother. It doesn't matter the odds. That is why we call woman. That is why we strong. A lot of time women, let me tell you something. I'm not making excuse. A lot of time women would get children or get a child for a man. And if that man don't want them, they got nothing to do with mental health. They got nothing to do with sickness. They don't want the child neither. If they can't get a man, they don't want the children. I know that. I see that. Right? Then they got some other women that, some women, I should say, I see personally, they would make, one set of children. And then they go make a next set of children. And if, this man is with their children and treating the children, the first set of children, they would treat bad. They would tell, you father don't look at you. I personally see a mother tell her daughter, you hear? That is not her husband child. That don't eat that. That's for the rest of children. You father didn't buy that. You father don't give you nothing. You father. This is a mother. And this isn't showing mental state or nothing. But this is a mother was telling this child that. I know this same mother, when buying school clothes, she went and buy all the kids school clothes. And her daughter, that is not her husband's child, she did not buy. And I asked, why you didn't buy school clothes for the child? I don't want my husband to see I buy school clothes for my daughter. I was like, what? I'm going to marry a man and you give me money to buy school clothes and my child is living in my house and I can buy for your children and I'm not going to buy for my own daughter? I said, that's craziness. So I don't want people come and say, mental health, my that. Stop making excuse for these poor ass mothers. These mother with nails well done and lipstick red. She was well kept. But because she get caught doing something, suddenly it's mental health, is this, is that. Stop making excuse. I had 2 children. I have 2 children before I get married. Or I had 2 children before I get married. Anyways. And I remember one time, there were a rift between my ex-husband. And I told him plain, I said, let me tell you something. You see the 6 of them? They're brothers and sisters. I pushed them out. And none of my children would ever be tagging one another for nothing. No, I make sure. I tell him, when I hear the situation, I went to him, I said, listen, I never want to hear this ever again. It would happen. If this ever repeats itself, we finish. Because my children are one. So we stop making excuse for these fail ass mothers. I went through it. Did I ill-treat my kids? Yes, I bust my kids as if they behave bad. But nothing to that extent. Because of a man is nothing in life. You choose. Anyway, this is part 1. I'll finish this when I get back. I gotta go and get some.